Now you understand. That's how he knew them. That's how he knew they didn't have the love of God in them. And that's how you know they didn't receive him and they couldn't receive him. If another what? Another prophet. Another prophet? Yeah, the one that Moses just told them about. If another prophet, the Antichrist, another Christ, another prophet comes, remember we talking here, the beast and the false prophet. If another comes, and he's going to come in his own name, he's going to be promoting himself, him, you will receive. You see that? Why? Because he's just like them. They can't receive him who came from God because they can't please God. They're not in the spirit. They are not born of God. God didn't choose them to believe unto salvation. They're going to receive him. Now, you say, man, that's hard to believe. No, sir. No, ma'am. You got to go back to the book. Don't tell me what you feel and believe. Look, folks, hey, if you think I get some joy out of everything that's written in this book, I get joy in that I know it's true. But it's just heartbreaking to me. You don't think I want everybody to go to heaven? I do. But I can't say that because that's not what's in the book. I know that wouldn't be true. It breaks my heart. I cry out and pray every single time I pray. Get on my knees and pray to God. I pray for the salvation of every single person. I don't get down there and pray for the salvation of the elect or the chosen. Why would I do that? I want everybody to be saved. But I'm not stupid, friends. I know what the books say. So the question is, can God answer that prayer? I sure hope he does. But I know he's not. Why? Because that would be against his word. You say, Kevin, why in the world you pray that? Because I still want everybody to be saved, man. You think I want people to go to hell? Of course not. Watch. So we're talking about people following this Antichrist and receiving him. Now look. So we see that he comes out of the sea of humanity, and he's a wicked. Uh, that's what he's talking about. When you say the sand of the sea, it's the sea of humanity, and he's a wicked guy, right? And we see the dragon, which we see in chapter 12, identified as Satan, gave this man, this one man, his power, his throne, great authority. That is everything that God gave to Adam, that Adam gave to Satan, that Satan tried to offer to Jesus. He offers it to this man, and this man said, oh, yeah, give that to me. I'll take it. Jesus said, no. He says, yes. And I saw one of his heads wounded. This guy sort of do a fake death and resurrection. And listen, God does not exaggerate. Now, when he says, listen, carefully, all who? The world. All the world marvel. Does that include believers? Of course not. Why not? Because Jesus said, we are not of this world. You gotta take the whole book when you're reading stuff like that. If the question pops in your mind that does that include believers? If he says all the world, everybody in the world. Now, the world includes these fallen angels as well, right? Now, Jesus says here, say, right here, right here. Okay. Listen, this is Jesus in John 17 praying. The question we're answering is, who is the world that's being referenced to in Revelation chapter 13? I'm saying that it's only unbelievers and sinners. What does the book agree with me? For I pray, Jesus says, I'm saying a prayer for them. Them, yeah, it was his disciples, but he's praying this prayer for all believers. He's going to say that down below, that it's for all of his children. I, Jesus, do not pray for. You mean to tell me this loving Jesus who just lovey-dovey love everybody, that somebody or something out there Jesus isn't praying for? Yes. Who said that, Kevin? No, I didn't say that. That came out of the book. And this is Jesus Christ himself saying this. Who are you not praying for, Lord? I'm not praying for the world. You see that right there? Who said that? Jesus said that. And by that, he means sinners, because he's talking to God about his children. But I'm praying for those, yeah, these believers right here, whom, what? How did Jesus get those? You have given to me. You see that right there? God gives the believers to Jesus. That's why they receive him. For they are yours, and all mine are yours, and yours are mine, and I am glorified in them. Now, I am no longer physically in the physical world. These are in the world, and I come to you. Holy Father, keep through your name those who you have given me, that they may be one as we are. Now watch. While I was in the world, I kept them in your name. Those whom you gave me, I have kept, and none of them is lost except the son of perdition, that the scripture may be fulfilled. That's why he chose Judas. But now I come to you, and these things I speak in the world, that they may have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them your word, and the world, yeah, the world has hated them. They, yeah, believers. What about them, God? They are not of the world. Who's not of the world? Believers. Who said that? God said that. Just as I am not of the world. So there's two people, according to Jesus, that are not of the world. Who's not of the world? Every single believer. Who else is not of the world? Jesus. Now, when we go back